last video we talked about all the different type of gunplas that you can buy today, but what about Gundam toys? So today we are here to introduce you on all the different Gundam toys that you can actually buy. And first off, of course, is the most basic, the Gashapon Gundam series. So if you have Gashapon in your country, you should have at least seen the few variations of different Gashapon in your market. They are very cheap and they are very easy to actually buy as well.
So in Gashapon, they have actually developed the materials, and also some of the designs are much more better than just a static figure itself.
Yeah, and of course, if you think that Gashapon is too basic for you, you might want to move to
Kenny
a
toy.
little bit more advanced, which is of course the Kenny toys. Yeah, so the Kenny toys, surprisingly, over the years, we've never really looked at it, but if you look at them now, the Kenny toys quality have actually improved by quite a bit.
Yes, the Shokugan Kenny Toys materials much more better in terms of colors and possibility.
Articulation
Yes.
and detail. So you know, if you look at 10-15 years ago, the Gundam Kenny toys are really something you just buy and throw away.
Yeah.
But nowadays, actually, a lot of collectors actually buy the Kenny toys to actually keep and collect. So that's a new phenomenon that we've seen in the market lately, especially with the new G frames from the Bandai as well.
Yeah, G-frames is very interesting because you have that basic frame, and also the assembling parts of the armor
Yeah.
is just very basic attached to it, and it's highly possible, small enough figure to be displayed in a very small display cabinet.
Yeah. There's also a new, I don't know, maybe it's not new, but this is the Gundam Mini Pla, where you can actually buy them and combine them into one big giant mobile suit, as you can see here. And some of the new Mini Pla today are actually also you can actually connect them with your existing high-grade mobile suit, such as the new Gunpla Build Divers.
I think the element of Mini Pla is to allow the collectors to have fun, because ever since the Gundam Build Fighter started, all these different accessories or parts can be assembled into the HG itself.
Yeah, as you can see here, we have one HG Gunpla Build Divers, which is also combined with
Yes.
RX-78 and the Zaku as their shoulder armor. So this is the new entry into the Gundam Toys
yeah.
collection. So if you can mix a bit of Gundam Toys into your Gunpla collection. Next up also, which is something a bit more closer to our heart, that is the Exit Zaku Head collection, the capsule Zaku Heads.
Like mono eye lovers like me, I would love to get all this collection of the Exit Zaku head itself.
Yeah, I think last time Bandai used to produce the Gundam mobile suit heads, but they stopped producing those. But you know, the Zaku head actually at least twice the size bigger than the old Gundam heads, and we really like. I think right now it's at volume 3 or 4, I can't remember, but it's something that's really worth collecting because you can not just build the Zaku heads, but you can also customize it and put in some LED lights. As
A lot of modifications from we have seen all the collectors who try to modify and customize it. It looks really beautiful.
Now the next Gundam toy line that is very strange to us, at least, right, is the NXH style. These are basically super deformed Gundam sizes, right? But we are not sure who actually collect this because we don't see many collectors talking about this. But Bandai is actually still producing this series. There's actually still new products coming up for this line.
I personally would not go into this series because they try to give a lot of articulation to this, but the possibility is restricted to a lot of different angles, and yet they have the joint system.
Yeah, and NXH style also is not cheap. Yeah, now that Bandai also has the Pla model, the cross silhouette series coming out, so that also kind of conflict with the NXH style. So we're not really sure. For those of you who actually collect this line, hey, do tell us you're actually collecting this line.
Here we have a very special category which also lasted for quite some time. Is the GFF, the Gundam Fixed Figuration, which all the mechas are based on Katoki Hajime's design, and yet they don't have the kind of like plastic kits assembly. They do have a frame, they do have the structures, they do have accessories and parts that comes together with it.
Actually, I have been eyeing for the GFS series for a long time, but due to the high cost of collecting this series, they are not exactly cheap, yeah?
Yes.
And of course, every time they come up with the GFS series and anything that has a version car, Katoki Hajime name on it, it is always very expensive. So if you have any friends who are collecting this series, wow, I think it should be quite impressive. We would love to meet any collectors who has an extensive or maybe full line of GFF. We would love to review their collection one day. Perhaps one Gundam toy that most collectors are talking about is of course the Metal Build series. I think the Metal Build series has gotten a lot of attention lately due to the design, the possibilities and the number of accessories coming in as well.
Yeah, these are for collectors who don't like to build Gundams and yet like to collect the mechas itself as a toy. Well, this will be the best suitable category for you.
I will agree because the Metal Build is number one, has a lot of die-cast parts, that's for sure. It has great detail. And thirdly, of course, it's not just a figure, but actually you can actually play with it, you can pose with it.
Yeah.
So like one big pit says, right, for those of you who don't like to spend too much time building your own Pla model, I think Metal Build series is a great way to have some Gundam mobile suits in your living room displayed out for guests to look at. But of course, they are super expensive, so we're also not sure who has actually collected all the mobile suits from the Metal Build series.
Lastly is this Formania Bus series, which is the most expensive, I would say toy, or is this like a statue itself?
It is a holy grail for Gunpla collectors, at least for us, right? I mean, I'm sure there are a lot more expensive Gunpla toys such as the Ghost Statue, Gunpla figures so many years ago. But for us, we are not looking for that range. But I think most Gunpla collectors such as ourselves will think that this is the holy grail because you have a big size bus of the mobile suits such as the Sazabi and also the others, new Gundam as well. And they all have not only opening mechanism, but such as the new one, they actually even have LED moving parts built into it. So I think probably the only thing that's missing from the new Formania is actually sound. There's no sound, right?
Yeah.
If you actually have some sound effects built into it, maybe some automated opening mechanism that's electric powered.
That would be
wow,
good.
that would be awesome, right? So indeed, the new Formania is one of the most expensive Gundam toys that you can buy. So from Gashapon to Candy Toys to Metal Build to GFF, these are all the Gundam toys that you can buy today if you are, don't have time to build your own Pla model. So these are the toys that you can actually invest your time in today.
Do let us know what other things that you collect that is Gundam related.
Yeah, we would love to hear what are your Gundam collection that's not just Gunpla. So do let us know if any of you who have collected only GFF or Next Style or Formania. And as usual guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. This may not be the full extensive list. If you think we missed anything from the list, do shout out to us in the comment section below. As always, thank you for watching.